Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So after DeepSeek, what India must do to be more than and also ran in the AI race. Adam Osborne, who developed the first successful portable computer, the Osborne One, predicted that his company would reach $1 billion in sales by 1984. However, his company collapsed in just over 2 years, and Osborne Computer Corp went bankrupt. Very few remember Osborne and his contribution. Instead, the credit for making the personal computer mainstream goes to Apple's Steve Jobs. That's the nature of tech, it evolves quickly, and it's often hard to predict who will come out on top. A similar story played out with a small AI startup from China, DeepSeek, which spooked big tech investors on Wall Street last month with its generative AI chatbot and a direct rival to ChatGPT. It introduced a new approach to building AI models with fewer resources through reverse engineering, one that fundamentally challenges how US tech companies have been approaching AI development. The question many have now is, where does India stand in the global landscape? With Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other major world leaders attending the AI Action Summit in Paris, much is riding on how India positions itself in the global AI landscape. DeepSeek's approach holds a lesson for India besides being a source of hope. It shows that it is possible for India to kickstart its AI development journey on its own terms without investing billions of dollars into building massive data centers or flooding the process with vast amounts of data to improve results. The architectural advancements made by China demonstrate that similar or even better AI models can be developed with much less money. This challenges several fundamental assumptions about AI progress, assumptions that US has been so confident about treating its approach as the gold standard. Some may call the Chinese lab's attempt at a world-class AI model a fluke because the US is still dominant in AI, but India needs to take this seriously and start working on a plan to focus more on research and development. DeepSeek's success shows how the emphasis on research has played a critical role in the development of an AI model comparable to US companies like OpenAI and Meta, despite being trained with fewer resources. DeepSeek founder Liang Wenfeng avoided the traditional route of China copying the US in the past, such as building apps or making cheap smartphones. Instead, he focused on talent that could be used for research and resources on creating a model that could outperform OpenAI. India has not yet had a golden moment in tech. We have never built global companies on the scale of Google or Apple, nor have we seen our tech go global. We have recently made some progress in fintech with our unified payment interface UPI becoming a global payment system, but that's about it. For India to succeed in AI, it needs to focus on two key areas. First, adopting a long-term AI first approach with an emphasis on developing AI technologies and creating tech platforms locally while aiming to export these innovations globally. This means building AI technologies from scratch, completely indigenous and not reliant on OpenAI or Google. India can score a lead in AI only if the government, institutions, and domestic companies come together to invest in research, create an ecosystem, and develop the right AI infrastructure. AI is complex and technical and requires a mix of programming, mathematics, and statistics. These skills are necessary to analyze data, develop efficient algorithms, and implement AI models. It requires smart people with the right technical skills, patience, and a long-term vision. Similar to what China has done, India needs to set multiple smaller goals after identifying the sectors that require the most attention. However, achieving these goals may take years, and the right policies can accelerate progress. In the immediate future, India's greatest opportunity, which China does not have, lies in its geopolitical strategy, particularly in the context of AI. India stands to benefit the most by being a strategic ally of the US, ensuring a continued semiconductor supply and kick-starting the development of AI technologies. The second step, and perhaps the most important, is to collaborate on developing AI technologies, meaning India must work closely with the US and Europe and establish joint ventures so that its local companies have equal representation. However, while developing AI, India also needs to be a part of creating a special framework around responsible AI development and use. Perhaps it is also a time for India, including to come together, create AI research labs spread across the country, and operate them independently. They should hire PhD level students from IITs and other top technical institutions, pay them well so they stay in India, and let them develop and build foundational AI models while working on future AI technologies beyond LLMs. India needs to realize that any nation that manages to scale up AI, democratize it, and generate developer interest so they can reproduce and modify model weights and methods is the one that will control the narrative and lead the AI arms race. Not to mention, LLMs are a sort of operating system similar to Apple's iOS and Google's Android, on which developers can build new applications. With China aspiring to be the global leader in open source AI and the US's best model being closed source, the former has a better chance to expand AI at a much lower cost. But in tech, anything is possible. India could jump in if it plays its card right. This article is by Anuj Bhatia, Indian Express.